as I'm approaching episode 100, I'm always reminded of this tweet that I saw a couple months ago by someone that I follow. His name is Kane Calloway, very prolific content creator. But let me read to you. I'm not going to read the whole thing because, as you can see here, it's pretty long. But I want to just get to the point of what I'm trying to make. And as I think about approaching 100 episodes. So he says here that I'm convinced anyone can build a successful brand in any category with zero knowledge or experience. You need three things: great product, own distribution, 1 decade. First, let's start with the decade. Perfect. Now you have 3,650 days to win. Next, go to distribution. Begin making content on Instagram and YouTube. 1 video per day, talking about the journey. Most journey content is garbage and not interesting at the beginning. No one will watch it. Good. You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. 100 videos in, you'll start to feel comfortable talking about yourself. 200 days in, you'll start getting traction from people wondering why they keep seeing you on their feed. Bang, initial followers. Keep going. Day 300, you start having a sense for how content works. Still no product, still no market. And then he just continues to go on and on about this. But one of the things that I always, like, anytime I get discouraged, I always pull this tweet back up, because it says here, 100 videos in, you'll start to feel comfortable talking about yourself. And he's 100% right. And the first 100 episodes was really my own personal project, was really my own personal discovery in a lot of ways, and the rewiring of my identity. And as I go from 100 episodes to 200, that's when I know some of this traction is going to start, really kicking in. So I just want to share that with you as I'm approaching 100 episodes, reflecting on this journey thus far. And sometimes when I get, discouraged, I always come back to this tweet. One of the most highest leverage things that I can do during this vlog is really in this box right here: idea engine protocol. So basically what that is that's me taking the time to really spend time iterating on ideas, on how I can continue to improve the vlog itself across a bunch of different things. So let me show you what I did really quick here. So I pretty much put down, I created an audit. So it's an audit every week. I'm going to change this up real quick. Yeah, it's inspired by Bridgewater. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Bridgewater, but it's one of the biggest hedge funds in the world. This is what the CEO does with his employees. He puts together an idea framework to get the best idea. So as you see here, that's pretty much what I did here. Audience analysis, how's the content performing, idea generation and refinement, the process and efficiency, continuous improvement, and then overall reflection. And that's something I'm going to do on a weekly basis. As you see here, I created the actual audit itself. So every week I'm going to fill this out. So that way I have more and more visibility into the vlog itself. What's working, what's not working. Now that I'm going into, vlog episode 100, from 100 to 200, that's where all of this, all these mechanisms are going to make a lot of sense to really break into the audience. As you see here, this is what we're trying to fix here. This is the mechanism to build traffic. So just completed this right here, the idea engine protocol, and going to be moving on to setting up the production. This is where I'm going to hire channel managers that will be taking inventory of the channel and making sure that it's running smoothly. Have a quick question. If you are a content creator and you're watching this right now, how do you audit your content that you're creating on a daily or weekly basis? I'm curious to hear what other people are doing. I put together that whole audit. Do you audit yourself? Let me know in the comments. Over the last 100 days, what I've come to realize is that most people are one hard skill away from unlocking like crazy leverage in their life. Now, what do I mean by a hard skill? So a hard skill could be something like writing, designing, coding, doing video, like what I'm doing right now, doing video and getting really good at it. In the time that I've been doing the vlog over the last 100 days, I've been able to communicate my thoughts so much more clearly, package those thoughts, and then sell myself and my thoughts with little to no friction. When it comes to like business things, I'm able to disarm, build trust really fast through this. And one thing you really should be thinking about is developing that one hard skill. So whatever you're doing, having that alongside, pairing that, and I said this before, but I just want to re-emphasize it, it can unlock so much leverage in your life. So let me know what one hard skill can you develop over the next 100 to 120 days that could unlock that leverage. Put it in the comments. I want to hear something that you may be working on right now or thinking about working on. You just need that little push on whether it be writing, designing, coding, video, content creation, whatever it may be. Put it in the comments. I want to hear from you. And I talk more and more about creating video content, vlog type content, more and more, because what I'm seeing, and this is, you're probably seeing it too. If you're a business person, you're an entrepreneur, the sooner you can begin thinking of yourself and business like a media company, the better. Why? Is because it's going to be the SEO. So if you're talking about like Google search engine optimization, it's going down. It's harder for people to find you because there's going to be so much more competition. Also, the increase of prices for a paid customer. That price, before it was really cheap to advertise on Facebook. Now that price is going up and up and up. Also, you're going to start seeing more founders going directly to their audience, cutting out all the middlemen because they're not going to have to anymore. So we're going to see more of everything, more events, more newsletters, more all types of things are going to come. And companies are going to try to shift into doing more marketing. And what does that mean? Owning your own audience with original content will be the play. I call it one-of-one content, one of one. Your business, you have to really show your business is one of one. It's not commoditized. That's the thing. The first part of it is, having, thinking as yourself as a media business. And then the business model as well is important too. But I'm talking about your business, your media arm of the business. That's why you see someone like a Jeff Bezos buy Washington Post. You see Elon Musk buy Twitter. These entrepreneurs need to align with the media arm. So you can do that right now as a business person, as an entrepreneur. Create your media arm of your business because you're going to need it. My earliest examples of seeing a business act like a media company is Red Bull. I never forget when Red Bull came out with, now if you know Red Bull is the energy drink, but they came out with this magazine that had all the action sports that they were involved in. And it wasn't like they were trying to market themselves, they weren't marketing the Red Bull explicitly in the magazines. They were just showcasing the lifestyle and the sport. And that, I remember that. It had to be like 15, 20 years ago, probably more than that. But then they just started to do a lot of other media stuff. And they barely even mentioned the drink at all. So that was a very early business that I remember that they became a media business. and they do a lot of other stuff. What I want to know from you is, what other companies do you know of that operate as a media company? Because it's important, because there's going to be so much competition, anything can become a commodity. So let me know in the comments, what other businesses do you know of that operate as a business company? With that said, I'm out. Peace.